Rounds. Press start to begin.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Super Bonus Round. Back with again with more Spyro Reignited Trilogy with Rain Wizard 767.
Okay, and it is time for today's pun.
While we're waiting for this loading screen to go through, I'm going to spin around like a little maniac and then just press every button I can.
What happens when you take a goose and a piece of asparagus and you combine them together? What do you get?
Isn't it asparagus?
Yep.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. It took me a second. I'm like, wait a second. Oh, this is the level where they give you ice breath to the whole thing. And you can freeze people and step on them.
Alright, let me redeem myself a little bit, because that was more of an image pun. That wasn't a word pun.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Again, all you had to do is look at the picture. I had to describe it, basically.
I guessed it without seeing anything. I don't know if I agree.
Well, either way, mulligan. I just realized next year is 2020, so that means we're going to have an entire year of bad puns about Vision.
Yeah, and then it's not going to be funny anymore, period. It's not going to make any sense.
So, okay, and for today's meme... Alright. Of course it would refresh when I had a really good one.
Yeah, that's usually where I feel like it's if an image I would save it. Because, you know, sites like that auto-refresh to keep bandwidth low.
Ooh! Okay. This girl messaged this guy. Please roast me. Girl, you look roasted enough. She replies, amazing. The guy says, roast me back. And she says, what did the 2 say to the 9? And he said, please roast me. Ha ha ha. Destruction!
Damn.
Damn! That is destruction. 100. Oh! Okay, I have to share this one. This one is like...
Last one, because we went back for discussion.
Alright. The biggest scam of all time was convincing kids that Wikipedia, a free source of unlimited information, isn't reliable when there's literal sources at the bottom and a strict editing policy.
Fucking right?
Damn! So true. Okay,
yeah.
So back to our previous conversation.
Following up on what you just said, if anyone, if there's any children watching, which, why the hell, if a teacher says, oh, Wikipedia is not a good source for your research paper, no, it's not, but Wikipedia pages are sourced, and those sources link to pages you can use.
Yes.
I figured that out in high school, and if you didn't know that now, well, little tip from me.
But, so back to our conversation about E3.
We were still on Xbox.
I'm expecting Ubisoft to roll something out. Probably more footage of the new Ghost Recon, known as Breakpoint. That's one. Let's see. I expect Nintendo to unveil more about Pokemon Sword and Shield.
That I actually disagree with, because Pokemon likes to do their own thing. Maybe we'll see a little bit of it, but they'll probably... Yeah, Pokemon likes doing their own thing.
And honestly, hopefully get another gen remake soon, because I'm like itching. We all know what's coming next in terms of a gen remake. We know what's coming.
Yeah, but gen remakes never start on a new system.
I beg to differ, because I'm looking at my Pokemon Timeline poster, and all the remakes started on like the systems that were ahead of what they originally were on.
Well, like, the timeline's been, like, new game on a new system, and then when the system's been pushed to its damn limit, then they put a remake out. Like, Oris came out on 3DS after X and Y. HGSS was after Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, I had that right. And
Yeah.
Fire Red and Leaf Green was after Ruby and Sapphire. That I'm not sure about. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's been the precedent since Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I think and I actually prefer it that way. Have a new game on a new system, and then when you've reached the system's full potential, be better with a remake.
See, I disagree with that because there is still a lot that can be done with the Switch, as Nintendo claimed. They claim that there's so much that can be done because of what they've been able to do so far, and then it's just the tip of the iceberg.
But wouldn't you feel better, like, if they did Sword and Shield first, and it's like, this couldn't have been as great as it could be, then all of a sudden Diamond and Pearl remakes are Sword and Shield, but somehow fucking better because they actually pushed it further than they tried last time. That's how I feel.
Well, no, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for it. And yes, I do agree with have the new game on the new system. But usually, as the pattern has shown, it usually would be the year after the game, the new game is released. The new gen is released on the new console.
Yeah, well, it's a new era, so maybe things have changed, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's just like I'm ready. Like, let's go. Like, enough. Let's go.
And it's also it's a safe bet that Sony will have absolutely fucking nothing, because they said so themselves. Yeah. All right, so does that wrap
honestly,
up?
Does that
wrap up your predictions and hopes?
That's gonna really fuck with Gran Turismo then.
Well, yeah, that's an IP. That's the Sony IP.
No, it's like Sony. Okay, Gran Turismo is basically what Forza is for Xbox. Gran Turismo is that for PlayStation. So that's really gonna fuck with things.
Well, yeah,
because they were hyping up a new Gran Turismo for quite a while, and especially with the PlayStation 4. So yeah, that's gonna be a problem because they always unveiled it at E3.
But there's no E3 presence, so they're not gonna do it.
Yeah, that's what's gonna be shocking.
I'm not getting any remake news for Medieval, but I got some already, so I'm good for now.
Yeah, so we'll see. What about you, John? What do you think?
Well, okay, so here's how I have it pretty much in my mind. Xbox is going to be the big show because no Sony means the third-party developers were like, oh shit, we gotta have somewhere for a conference. So yeah, Borderlands, if it shows up at all, it'll be at the Xbox One. There's no other one it can show up at unless, surprise, surprise, Borderlands 3 on Switch, which I don't think so. I'd be happy to be wrong, but I don't think so.
Right.
They announced the new Battletoads game last year, so I'm hoping to see more on that. And I'm hoping to see more Rare presence, period, because Xbox, why did you buy Rare if you're not even going to use their IPs? I don't think we're ever going to get a new Banjo-Kazooie, because they tried and it sold like shit. But that's their fault. That's their fault for making it a dumbass racing game.
Maybe they're learning from their mistakes, because the fact that they're looking into partnering and like with Sony in terms of like cloud streaming, the fact that they're getting involved with Nintendo, so the fact is I think they're starting to learn from their mistakes, and they're probably trying to fix what they've horribly fucked up before. Because if you remember, in 2013, the month before that E3, Microsoft had its Xbox One unveil in May. And the way that it was presented made it sound like the most horrible system on the market.
Yeah, I remember that shit show very vividly.
Yeah. So they learned from their mistakes, and now their Xbox One sells equally as much as the PlayStation 4 does. So because we didn't do that stupid, oh, you have to.
They didn't have DRM.
Yeah, DRM. So, because that was gonna kill them.
Yeah, and it almost did. I remember Xbox One dunking was the thing to do in college.
And what did they do instead to make up for that?
Backpedal.
Well, if you have a Windows 10 PC, well, they backpedaled, yes, but as the system advanced, like if I buy a game on my PC, my Windows 10 PC, and it's available on Xbox as well, I can do cross-platform.
That I like.
Like I can play it on PC, and let's say if I'm going on a trip, right? Let's say if I'm going on a trip to Virginia or something, I can download the game onto my Xbox and transfer all my save data to the Xbox and take it with me. And then when I get back, I can put it right back on my PC.
Yeah, that shit's wonderful.
So yeah, they have that. They have that cross-platform capability with Windows and Microsoft and Xbox, and of course their backwards compatibility list is
the greatest thing that any company ever did. Hey, this old game that you had, you can play it. You get all your achievements. You can play online.
Yeah, and it still syncs to your old Xbox Live account that you've had with your 360.
Yeah, it's like so it makes me wonder why the fuck PlayStation put up so much of a fuss. Like, oh, it's so hard to do, and Xbox is like, no, it fucking isn't.
Exactly. fucking Xbox. They're just like
here you go. It's not all going to be available at once, but over time they will be.
Yeah, and they've released a hell of a lot more than they have when they started, and it's just like hell yes.
Oh, I should mention we're in my favorite level now. The Fireworks Factory.
Hello. It's good to see you again, Spyro. That naughty
It's good to see you not looking horrifying like you did in the original PS1 trilogy.
Find him. Handler was supposed to meet me anywhere.
You remember how ugly those children were? Yeah. John, put up a picture of those ugly children. Oy. They look way better here.
I just saw this image. From Elder Scrolls Skyrim, where you're searching a skeleton corpse, and at the top of the screen it says this person is busy. Yet the skeleton's just lying there, and then of course somebody had to reply in quotations, "Do you fucking mind?"
Yeah, I'm busy being dead.
Dead. It's just like yes. Sorry, I had to. It was just like I love that.
I think. Yeah.
Because I actually did that, and that actually did happen in Skyrim.
So like I was saying,
yeah.
Where was I? Well, since Xbox bought up a lot of studios, we're probably going to see a lot more of independent projects from those developers, like what they've been cooking up since Xbox bought them out. Obviously, we're going to see some more surprises. Kingdom Hearts 3, if it's not going to be at Square, or if they show it at both places, I don't know. The game's already out. DLCs may not be a big thing to honk out. Halo 6 was already teased, so we're probably going to see that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't know. I have never even finished Halo 1.
Bungie, if it's
You know
Bungie,
it's not. You know it's not.
Like, which I doubt. So, press X to doubt. So...
Noodles.
That's the only way you're going to get people to come back to Halo. Well, other than the true extreme diehards, the only way you are going to get people to come back like Halo 2 and Halo 3 were is if you gave it back to Bungie and said, you guys work your magic, they crack their knuckles and they get to work and then they deliver on.
Or they just make a better game. Like, it doesn't have to be Bungie. Like, you can't change the past.
Bungie made the best ones.
So can somebody else if they learn what the fuck they're doing. Like, What if someone said, "Oh, Spyro games won't be good again unless Insomniac made them"? Insomniac didn't make this, and it's still good. It doesn't have to be the old developer. It could just be somebody who knows what the hell they're doing.
Well, yeah, basically.
Because it's like, oh, if Bungie made it again, well, Bungie's not going to.
Main stage title. They give it to a fucking main stage developer who knows what the fuck they're doing, and let's not cut fucking financial corners, because you obviously got all the money in the fucking world to do it, so why not? Like, it's really upsetting how this gaming industry is, where it's just like, we'll try this approach, and after the first time that it fucks up, let's repeat the step again. And fuck up even more. And then keep fucking up, and then keep fucking up thinking it's okay.
And like, then when a game fails, they lay off their workers, and who are probably paid like shit anyway.
Right, that's right. Oh, it's not our fault, it's the workers' fault. Let's fuck them over. It's not our fault. Sounds like a fucking engineer. It's like, oh, why'd this break on the car? Gee, because I guess the engineer fucked up. No, I didn't fuck up. It's something else happened when it clearly was the engineer's design that fucked up. Because this should have never failed.
Boy, that sounds exactly like what happened to the fucking Sonic movie.
Like, exactly. Like, I can't, like, you know why I have a job as an automotive technician? Because I get paid to fix engineers' fuck-ups.
Well, the fuck-ups are the owner.
Well, but even then, if something fails prematurely, that is not designed to fail, or not designed to fail yet, that is what is known as a design flaw.
Yep.
So, and the fact that I have to find it and fix it, and that's why when it goes back to the engineer so that they can see where they fucked up, they will gladly admit that they didn't fuck up. When it's clear. Like, again, it's just, you know, yeah. I think I made my point.
Far removed from E3 once again. But
either way, that's what I was referring to with,
yeah, this is removing my opinion of the games they're going to show. This is just what I think is going to happen. My opinion is totally separate. They're going to show a new Halo. They're going to show the new Gears of War. Because I don't think that came out yet, did it? Gears 5? That never came out?
No, Gears 5 did come out.
Okay, they're going to show the other one then. Come on, what else? Just more surprises because Sony giving out.
Well, yeah, basically, yeah.
So moving on from Microsoft.
No more.
Moving on from Microsoft, Ubisoft. Skull and Bones we're gonna see again. I'm surprised we didn't see very much of that. They had a beta sign up and it never happened. I signed up for it because I was interested. It never happened, but maybe it'll happen soon now.
Yeah, I mean, Ubisoft. As much as I love Ubisoft, they basically
we have a joke surrounding them.
The Ubisoft.
We have a joke surrounding
their
them.
Own case.
Yeah, I've been replaying the Assassin's Creed Ezio trilogy lately, and boy, have I seen my fair share of those.
And as people know who follow me on Twitch, I've been playing Tom Clancy's The Division 2, which came out back in March, and there have already been cases of the Ubisoft that have popped up that have been like, yep, I knew that was coming. Like, the fact that joke is ongoing, you can basically expect it in every Ubisoft game to this point, in some fashion.
Yeah, if you guys have a bit of free time after this episode, go dig through my Twitter videos. I posted some of my encounters with the case of the Ubisoft with the Assassin's Creed trilogy, the Ezio trilogy. Holy crap, I've seen some pretty funny shit.
If you guys have time, you guys can look through my Twitch video archive of my playthroughs of Tom Clancy's The Division 2, where I was playing with my clan member, where I've stated cases of the Ubisoft. This was about a couple months ago, so yeah, you'll be able to find them there.
Did you bring me chips?
I'm sorry.
Actually, speaking of which, I'm thinking about bringing back one of the old titles that I streamed back when I started about a couple years ago.
We gotta get back to Far Cry 5 on the
I'm talking about my personal streams.
right. Well, we got it. I'm gonna be busy these next few weeks anyway, so we're gonna have to wait till we got to wait on that one.
Yeah. But I was thinking of bringing one of the old ones back
All right,
because
so
I did get a lot of attention with it.
okay, so
Sorry. I can't.
in the realm of Ubisoft, they're gonna. They probably, hopefully, will. I want to see more of Beyond Good and Evil 2 and have a rough idea when that's coming out because I love the first one. Interested about the timeline placing of the second one. Skull and Bones. Hopefully, there's more info on that because like a whole game centered around the Assassin's Creed Black Flag stuff or Sea of Thieves, but actually fun as I called it last year. I'm thinking maybe Ubisoft is going to do another crossover with Nintendo because everyone said this game was going to be a hunk of shit, but then when it came out, everyone fucking loved it. Mario, some kind of follow-up to Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. If not, another Mario and Rabbids crossover, another weird Ubisoft Nintendo crossover. Because Mario and Rabbids sold very, very well because it was very, very good. So, they're working on something else, and Ubisoft is quick with sequels. Sometimes a little too quick. Assassin's Creed. All that coughing of yours is perfect.
Which we do not need at this point.
No, they said okay, here's my other one. I hope they keep to their word that there is no other Assassin's Creed after Odyssey for this year because they said, oh, we're going to just focus on Odyssey DLC. Keep to your goddamn word because the last time you said there would be no annual Assassin's Creeds, you lied.
Yeah, that's one game. That's one game title that doesn't need an annual release.
Yeah, it went the way of the Call of Duty. Oh, did we start this? Did we start this episode? Yeah, we started this episode in Frozen Altars. So next time on the Super Bonus Rounds will be the final episode of Evening Lake. We're gonna conquer Charmed Ridge, and the boss. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
See ya.